Hey guys, what's going on? Soretvgamer here, bringing you a vlog. We're gonna be talking about Total Biscuit, my life, Sims 4, and other things of that nature. A lot of things are connected to Total Biscuit. I'm gonna be talking about my life, and I'm gonna be giving you like some real emotions and stuff. Uh, I'm gonna be talking about the podcast that he did, and as far as Sims 4, let me go ahead and get that out of the way because a lot of people are wondering, when are you going to play Sims 4? I'm not. I'm not playing Sims 4 on PS4. When I want to play it again, I'm going to get it for PC, and it'll probably be in July or August when I get it for PC. I'm going to test it out, see how it runs, see if I need a better graphics card, because I have a 740 4GB graphics card right now, or 6GB. I think it's 6GB, but it doesn't have a great catch, so I'm probably going over your heads right now, but I'm going to be getting that. I'm going to be getting PC parts for that. I'm going to be getting a better mic. I want to make better content, and I thank Total Biscuit for that. I want to make better content. I want to bring you better audio and video. It's just right now I can't afford shit. Can't. But I do want to talk about Total Biscuits, but that's my answer. Is that I'm not doing it on PS4 anymore. I don't like the way it runs. I don't like how it's not. It's binded with a controller. It's meant for a mouse and keyboard, mostly a mouse. It's just the way you do things. Think about it. Anyway, let me make sure I didn't mute myself. I did that last time when I was trying to make this video. Listen, my life has been weird. I've had great moments and I've had nightmarish moments, and in those nightmarish moments and good and great and fantastic moments, I've always been in love with video games. Always. I will always love video games. There are some people out there that, just like they exploit my mental illness, I have people doing that, exploit my depression, anxiety, exploit my family and their alcoholism and all that shit. There's people that exploit video games, our passion for video gaming. What I'm talking about here is that they would come out with a game and it's just shit. But I'm getting all this weird companies or organizations. I'm not gonna name any, but you probably know who they are. They would just talk about these games and be like, "This is a great game," or "This game sucks," when it doesn't suck, or when it's not that great. It's B average, it's C, it's just like this basic shit. A grand example was BioShock Infinite. It wasn't the greatest game that everyone told me it was, including, well, I'm not going to mention any companies, because I don't want to deal with that shit. But I ran into a guy, Total Biscuit, that he was doing a video about BioShock Infinite. And he pretty much said what I said. But it was very dense. It was layered. It had a lot of... it didn't have any fluff in it. It had just dense. It was like biting into the best cheeseburger in the fucking world. And that was a review of the BioShock Infinite thing. It was just juicy. It was perfect. He went into the settings and worked his way up. And I loved it. It's called WTF Is. It's a series. It's not WTF is BioShock Infinite. It was WTF is and then a game title, right? Fill in the blank kind of shit. It was great. I loved it. Every video of WTF is fantastic. Worth watching. I can't say that with everybody. That is one series I know on YouTube. Every single video is worth it. Every single video. God. Total Biscuit passed away. I think it was last Thursday or Friday, and it hit me on the weekend, and they did a co-optional podcast in remembering John Bain, Total Biscuit, Total Halbit, Cynical Brit. He had a lot of names. And it's just something I want you to watch, and it will be up by tomorrow. Okay, so if you're watching this when it's brand new, it's probably already out. But watch that. You'll learn something. I know you will. And I'm going to share with you what I learned. And then I'm going to talk about what he did for me. What I learned from all this, from this death, is that these people made things for us, and we should always appreciate them. He spoke the truth. He never lied. And some things he will say will hurt, but it was the honest truth. Life is not kind, and it's brutal. But if you're honest, and you have your head out of the gutter, and you're trying to do your best at being the best that you can be for you and others, you're going to be able to direct people, a group of people, in the right direction. Example is that Boogie2988 was talking about this. He said that he was getting into the drama for the sake of drama, making content on YouTube for drama. Boogie is amazing. He's my favorite channel. It's my favorite channel, personally. But that's because he kept it personal. He did a great job at keeping it personal, opening up about his mental health and all that. But there was a time he made great content about drama, but it wasn't good for the channel. It's health of the channel. You're like, what are you talking about? Well, there's that ad apocalypse that was going on. Well, Boogie believes that he had a major role in the fact that he's still up on YouTube doing good. Because Total Biscuit told him to stop doing those kind of videos. And here's why. He explained why. And it was like, that's a friend, dude. That's a friend. You want people like that in your life. I want to be that for people. Where I'm going to tell you how it is, and you're not going to like it, but it's going to help. And I know people that expect me to be that for them. And I know people that I know that they are like that for me. And no, it's not always easy. It's hard, and I could hear it sometimes when Total Biscuit is talking about certain things. It was hard. But what we can learn from him is that we have to be that person. And if you have passion for something, you need to feed it. You need to feed that. Keep it healthy, though. If you eat shit all the time, you're going to look like shit. But if you make good food, even though you love food, you make good food, you're going to look good, and you're going to feel good, and you're going to last longer. And food's going to last longer. I guess that's a horrible example. But what I'm saying is that he kept games from going down the gutter. Like, a lot of people were ruining my experience, taking advantage of my passion. He never did that. He never took advantage. He always was real. It didn't matter what we thought. It mattered what was, what the product or what the game is. Because at the end of the day, it's a passion. And at the end of the day, it's what gets us by. Some people actually get by playing video games. Believe it or not, I know it's a shocker, but actually parents don't get that. Some parents don't get that. Some teachers, some people want to take that away. They want to get certain games out. They don't want us to have certain games out there. And truth be told, there's some games that shouldn't be out there. But you have the right to make it. The thing is that he did a great job. But not just in the career that he was in. He did a great job at being a friend. And you will see that in the Confidential podcast. If you watch it, you will see the great he did. Words I can't even put into words. I can't describe what he did. It's just a great man. A great person. Now, for what he did for me, I was going through, when I was 19, I went through the peak of, I would say 17 to 18 years old. I was dealing with my mental health, and I was undiagnosed, and I was at the peak of my worst ever. I was struggling really bad, and I was being taken advantage of, and I was being manipulated, and I was just being exploited all the time. Teachers didn't like me because I didn't do my work. They withdrew me from high school. It was a very shitty situation. Did I mention I got pissed on? I think there was only one teacher that fucking cared. Two. I can think of two of them. The others had no idea what I was going through. Didn't take action when I was covered in cuts. Did not take action. Did not bring me anywhere. It was a very fucked up situation. And when I was trying to get better, that's when I started focusing on my passion, gaming. And I started to watch his videos, and I ran to the podcast, and I listened to that podcast when I was sad, when I was fucking tired. Somebody finally talking about my passion like it fucking matters, like it needs to matter. It's media, just like a show, but it's interactive. It's actually a fucking art, man, and you gotta support it. And this guy finally talking about it made me feel better. It made me feel stronger. It made me feel like it's okay that I like this, and it's okay to be critical about it. It's okay, and I don't have to be an asshole for not liking something everyone else does. I don't have to feel that way. Not anymore. And I kept on playing my games, but I kept on picking better games. Games that I would never even heard of, thanks to him. Games that actually I still play to this day. And he's gone. But his legacy lives on. The podcast still goes on, just like he expected it to. And it's great. It's a great mentality. 7 months to 8 months ago, he was on H3H3 podcast. And he talked about battling cancer. And it's another video you need to watch. If you ever experience cancer, if you ever go through it, that's how you do it. And it's a knowledge and hindsight or insight that you really need. You need to focus. You need to watch it. That's the kind of guy we're talking about here. He's that kind of guy. Like, in the end, there is some hate with Total Biscuit because he spoke the truth. And here's a lesson. Martin Luther King didn't die because he was lying. He was speaking the truth. He died because there was hate. Hate about the color of your skin. And it was fucking bullshit. And it sucked that they took him away from us. Total Biscuit spoke the truth. Even when he didn't want to. And quite frankly, I can't say that for sure. Maybe he did want to speak the truth. He always wanted to. I think he always wanted to. You know what? He did. He wanted to always speak the truth, and that was his plan. He was honest. And he was critical. And that's one of the reasons why his nickname is Cynical Brit. But there's a guy in BioWare. I'm not going to mention his name because it's not important. He got upset. And when Total Biscuit died, he expressed his happiness or his gratitude for the fact of the matter that Total Biscuit's dead. Shitty. I know. Kind of fucked up. But there's people that will hate you. There are people that won't like you. And it shouldn't ever have an impact on what you're going to do tomorrow. Should never change what you're going to do. If you like what you do, if you like uploading, if you like going to your job, if you like helping someone, if that's your thing, if you like creating something, and someone doesn't like it, fuck them. Fuck them. If you're true, and you're not meaning to hurt anyone, and you're trying your fucking best to do what you want and to keep your passion alive for you and others, fuck them. They don't matter. They never did. Those people will exist, and they will try to bring you down, and they will give you negativity. Should it bother you? No. You have ways to cut that off. You can disable comments, you can block them, or you can deal with them. You can have moderators watch your chat. They can take control, help you, make sure you have the right moderators. Be reasonable. And remember, the only reason why someone doesn't like you, the only reason why someone doesn't like you is just because they don't like you. Big whoop. I mean, it might have been what you said or what you did, but does that matter? No. Not if you were being funny. Not if you were being kind. Not if you were doing something. Not if you were just being yourself. Jesus. I mean, you shouldn't have that shit bother you. But I know how you feel, because it gets to me sometimes too, and it got to Total Biscuit too. But he took action, and he kept on doing what he had to do. And he's a great, loving man. And he made sure that when he was with his friends, that they were having a great time. I try to do that too. And I'm sure you do the same. Sure, we all do. And it's really important to remember Total Biscuit, Total Help It, Cynical Bread, John Bang. The Confidential Podcast will be up again. Like I said, on Friday. Or, no, Thursday. Today. Time you watch this, check Total Biscuit's channel, subscribe. There's also a GoFundMe. Google that. It's to help his wife and kid. Rest in peace, man. Thank you for everything you did and everything you taught me. There are a lot of other things that you did that I know I just don't want to go into detail about, but you were someone that when I was struggling, you were making content, helping my passion that helped me through depression, anxiety. You made things possible for me. You made games that I was never going to find out about. You brought me close to friends that already knew you. We had something to talk about. One friend in particular, we would laugh all the time about Dodger, Jesse, and Total Biscuit. That trio is something beautiful. And not seeing Total Biscuit with Press Heart to continue, and oh my fucking god, Kata, Jesse Cox, was hard. It was hard. But man, I want friends like that if I die. You know? I really do. You know, and I also want to be that friend. If someone dies, I'll be there. And I'll make sure the show still continues. But God, I just... My friends and family out there, I love you. I love you so much. The people that I work with YouTube, I love you guys. And you guys are a big inspiration. And I hope that I will always help you stay focused. Tell me, there's times where I don't have energy and I'm tired. But I will never be as tired as Total Biscuit, who kept on making things anyway. It's just, if he can do that, we can too. We can. We can be what Total Biscuit is. We can help our passion. We can support it. We can push people in the right direction. Help people put up their guard when it comes to their passion so people don't exploit it. We can be that person today, right now, for the rest of our lives. And more people like that, the better. For sure. For sure. Again, rest in peace, Total Biscuit. I miss you. I love you. And I don't want you gone, but you are. But nothing will be unlearned. Nothing. You taught me so much. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma, I believe her name is, the wife. I've known you for as long as I've known Total Biscuit, and I really, really liked the video where you're trying to feed him a fried Twinkie. I just thought you guys are just amazing, but yeah, it's hard. And I've lost a lot of people in my life, a lot, from suicide to freak accidents to cancer. But God, I just hope I never lose a wife, or a kid. But or me get cancer. I don't want to deal with that. But God damn it, I learned how to deal with it thanks to you guys. If it ever happens, I know how to fucking deal with it now. And that is a gift that you gave all of us. And you're still learning, you're still doing it. But God damn it, you are fucking amazing. You make me fucking proud. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. But I got a lot of wisdom thanks to you guys. I do. Thanks to Press Heart to continue, Jessica Cox, Total Biscuit, Gemma. You guys are fucking amazing. You are fucking awesome. And one day I'm gonna meet you guys. One day. I love you. I'll speak with you guys again at some point. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay strong. My motto is stay strong, stay healthy, stay happy. Stay happy out there. Later.